My next question, Chandralata ma'am, is there's still a stigma around a child who is, autistic, Down syndrome. Parents are shy to accept that my child needs a remedy. Do you come across, and what have you done to break those stereotypes and myths?
I believe initially, see, parents come to me at a very younger age, like children who are 2 years, we're getting like 2.1, 2.3. So at that point of time, it is very difficult for me to even break down to them ki such a thing is occurring or such a thing is there. Like probably an ADHD or an autism. But again, it's so early to diagnose somebody or pinpoint somebody to this could be these could be the factors, this is present, that is present. It is a very layman kind of a thing. Unless and until the child goes into 6 months of therapy or a year of therapy, and after probably 3 years, 3 years we kind of think of kind of a diagnosis or what the difficulty the children are facing. But there could be certain phasing out of certain behaviors as well. When you talk about visual imagery and how these children are working out in us in kind of a thing, but then we forget that Einstein, Bill Gates itself is an Asperger's syndrome.
Oh my God.
He has Asperger's syndrome. He is his learning disabled child. He was learning disability. Einstein could not go through his entire classes. He had difficulty. So any point of time, if we think about what I believe, that these children are different, their ways and modalities of learning are different, and hence if we kind of provide them a very appropriate environment to study, an appropriate environment, or create a curriculum which is built for them and to work with them, I'm sure the other as you're seeing some of the kids who are coming to our car and we are doing NIOS with them. They're difficult to cater in a normal school, but it is not that they do not learn. They're extremely smart, they're very intelligent, their IQ is very high. So do you think doubt that they are not eligible to study?
Absolutely, such beautifully. I mean, there is so much of this build-up stereotype. I think some of the children are just categorized, but they are just equally bright. I mean, look at some of our kids in our car, the way they do mathematics. We have a Ramanujan coming up.
And you can see so many children are like early readers. Their reading skills are much better than their communication skills. So at one point of time, I do believe that they will start communicating well as well. So it's only a matter of time that you start joining the dots together, and then they would learn to live in the society also well. So it is, though they might start a bit late in certain areas or might be delayed in particular ones, but I do not, I nowhere believe that a child is, unless not we worked with somebody for years, 2 to 3 years, this person is, this person is appropriate for a class, this person is not inappropriate for a class. We do not know.
We do not know. Patience is what we tell our parents. So I remember we went to meet Amir Khan after Tare Zameen Par, and my wife was interested in Amir Khan, but and it's genuine. So we asked him.
I'm sure when I would have been, I would have also been interested.
I mean, there's something he did with Sitare Zameen Par, and Amir Khan specifically said, they said, what are you doing next? He said, मुझे जो आता था मैंने किया, मैं फिल्म मेकर हूँ, मैंने मूवी बना दी, अब आपको करना है. And I used to find ये क्या बोल रहे हैं. Today I realize that's the you. You are taking the conversation forward. Chanda ma'am, for a parent, when a child is diagnosed as a categorized as special child, तीन चीजें होती हैं. There is a panic. Number 2, there is a shame. मेरा बच्चा. And then there is fear. Let's say if a parent comes to you, and I love the way you said, take your time. How do you elevate that fear? Point number 1. And the second thing is, you did mention the school environment, and I'm not saying schools not having SEND department, but sometimes a child is lost in 25 to 30 kids. How do you overcome these hindrances?
First of all, the fear, since the child is under therapy at some or the other institution or with some or the other therapist, so the therapist becomes the guiding star for the parent.
Therapist is the guiding
star for the parent.
Therapist is a sayyara, right?
Yeah, so the therapist becomes the guiding. So the the stages of learning are known to the therapist. Someone who's worked a lot, like I have in this field from last 25 years.
Wow.
I have a speech therapist. I passed out in 2000. So obviously it is 220,000.
Was it Silver Jubilee? That's 25 years? We can celebrate, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like now it's been 25 years in the field. So I have known, like I have seen, I don't know how many, almost I can't even say 1,000, 2,000 kids over the
That's
cross
the
of
lives you have touched, man.
yeah.